What's up, guys? JT Postman here, and we are back with our final episode of the NHL 15 New York Islanders BGM Mode Series. This is it. This is the finale. This is year 10. This is it actually works out perfectly because I'm uploading this on the actual day that NHL 16 comes out. So it's been exactly a year, well, about a year since NHL 15 came out. And my goal was to complete the 10-year GM mode of the Islanders, and I was able to do it after this episode. So this is probably going to be a long one. This may even stretch to an hour and a half to 2 hours. It's going to be a really long one, but, you know, I just didn't have enough time to clip up a bunch of individual videos. I just wanted to go one last run through the entire year 10. So without further ado, let's finish this GM mode off. So in the last episode, you guys saw we lost to the Carolina Hurricanes in round 2. We got swept out, so that was a horrible travesty. So we need to make some changes here. So going into the draft, might look to make a trade, but we have $3.2 million in cap space, and which is pretty decent. We had Matt Bolesky retire, which is, I think, why that happened. But, yeah, we don't have a first-round pick. The Penguins have the first overall pick. I'll look through all the teams. I'll see if any teams are willing to give up anybody. But I don't really like making trades at the draft unless I'm trading for picks, just because players with 1 year left on their deal, you can't trade them, which is difficult. You guys can see we still have Ekblad at $7 million, which is great for him. Tavares 4 year. We have everybody locked up for a pretty good term. But we do have some guys who are expiring this year who we have to re-sign. Gabor Saleh, who actually did finally play on our team last year, he's 81 overall. Andrew Shaw has 1 year left, he's 85 overall. Ekman Larson has 1 year left, that's a big one. Ryan Strome, although I think, looks like Strome's actually 87, he'll probably go back down. But I think Strome and Ekman Larson, they're making 5.6 and 6. I think I might be able to get them down a little bit lower this year. Manny Halpern, though, he's going to want a lot. This guy could be 90 overall plus next year. So he's going to want a lot. So these 4 guys are huge. This may be the year that we let go of Andrew Shaw, though. This is a guy I wish we could trade here at the draft, but it's just not going to happen. He's probably going to want a lot less than 5.3 at this year, but you know, I don't think we'll be able to re-sign him. I just don't think we'll have the cap space. Looks like the Anaheim Ducks have a pretty bad team. Yeah, they're not looking too good, man. They're not looking too good. Let's look at players teams are willing to give up, see if any teams are willing to give up their veteran guys. I think I'd rather make this type of trade. Ooh, is that Alex Frolov? Andre Frolov. Sometimes the game like recycles names, so I thought that'd be funny if they did. Vinny LeCavalier, 69 overall. Now, you know what? I'm not even going to look. I don't even want to make this trade now, because if I trade for like a 90 overall veteran now and he turns to like 86 at the beginning of the year, I don't want that to happen. We don't need draft picks, so I'm not even going to think about it. Do we have a second? No, we don't have any picks. Alright, so let's just auto-sim the rest of the draft. There we go. Alright, now let's go in here and let's see what these guys want. Let's see how much cap space we have. See what we're dealing with here, because the Islanders are now running into cap problems. And, you know, it's so, like, if you're a team like Chicago, who just won the Cup and have won multiple Cups, and you have cap issues, I mean, that's fine, because you have the Stanley Cups to back it up. But for us, having no Stanley Cup in the last few years with cap problems, it's not good, man. If you have cap problems, you at least want to be a great team that's winning cups left and right, but that's not us right now. Justin Halischuk, he could turn out to be something this year. But I mean, we're counting on him being good this year, which probably isn't going to happen, but we'll sign him anyway. Trade bait, I guess. Because remember, we're doing everything concerning this upcoming year. Nothing else matters. Fratton, get out of here. Servret, nope. Louis Servret. Beckett, 3.5 red stars. Now, like I said, we don't need them. If they're not going to play for us, really doesn't matter. Brophy, Grinder. When did I draft this guy? The computer drafted him. Where did I don't remember this name. 19th overall in 2022. I don't remember that. I really don't. Oh, well, I guess it's on our team. Pierre Paris, center grinder. We'll just sign these guys, get these rookies some time. so that the next GM, when he takes over, he's got some players, I guess. Peter Klepis, he looks like he could be decent, but I don't know, 3.5-star offensive defenseman, Red Stars as well, I don't know. Goaltender, we have 17 million in cap space. That could be enough. Could be enough. Brendan Johnston, Linus Soderstrom. We'll get rid of Soderstrom. We'll sign another goaltender in the AHL. Brendan Johnston will probably be the backup for the AHL team. There you go, 2 years, $0.8 million a year. We still got Gibson and Anderson locked up. That's good. Alright, so now forwards. Ryan Strome, definitely got to get this guy signed. Our second-line center, career second-line center. Whoa, okay, yeah. Yep, this guy's 29 years old. He wants his money. He wants his money. 29 years old. That's he wants his retirement deal, basically. His last big deal. Now, in the playoffs, Ryan Strome has been a great performer for us. I mean, nobody last year did amazing, so you can't blame him individually. But in the regular season, on a good year, he can get at least 60 points. This guy is definitely worth it at the second-line center spot. But for $8 million, that is a lot. I mean, that's like $16 million being tied up in our two centers. I mean, we can probably take off a lot here, though. What is 15% of 8.3 million? Hold on, let me just figure this out. 8.3 million. Oops. I can take off 1.245 million. So we could take off 1.2. So we can bring him down to like 7.1 million a year. 7.1 mil for 4 years for Ryan Strome. What if we put up the year? If we put up the year, he wants more. Yeah. So we're just gonna put him at 4 years. It's fine. 7.1 million for 4 years, Ryan Strome. You deserve it. There you go. But that's a big chunk of cap space, and we still have Halpern and Ekman-Larsson to sign. We might have to trade somebody here, boys. We might have to trade somebody. Manny Halpern, he's going to want some money. Yeah, 5.7. He wants his money. Alright, so I think I can bring him down to like 5 point... I'm taking this seriously. I'm just going to do all the calculations so that I'm as exact here as possible, so I can get as much money as I can out of these guys. Times 15. Alright, so we take off a little over 800,000, so we can bring him down. We bring him down to like 4.9 million, which is perfect for Manny Halpern. That's a good contract right there. 4.9 million for 3 years. There you go, Halpern. And then when that's over, then he gets his huge deal. All right, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Now I don't want to go any further, I don't think, because I want to see what's gonna happen. But Andrew Shaw, it's saying he's still 85. Yeah, Andrew Shaw wants $6 million. He wants his retirement deal. Andrew Shaw, let's just see what he did for us in his couple of years here. I mean, he got a 41 points. Yeah, I forget whether that was with us or not. I think that was with us, 41 points. We picked him up at the deadline. But 19 points last year is a +3. Didn't even get that many penalty minutes. He was pretty disciplined. He had 1 goal in the playoffs. Wasn't amazing for us, but he wasn't anything... he wasn't amazing, but he wasn't bad. But Andrew Shaw, definitely time for him to go. Definitely does not fit on the team anymore with that cap hit. Gabriel Caborsele, I doubt he wants a 2-way deal. No, he wants a 1-way deal. Says he's a third liner, so we'll hold off on him. We got to hold off on everybody pretty much. All right, so let's simulate up a day. Yeah, man, we're running into cap problems. We may have to trade Brandon Saad as well. That is a trading chip that we have. Maybe trade... I don't want to trade for a young guy because I feel like that's... I don't think a young player is going to help us. I think we need veterans. But then again, it just seems like nothing is helping this team right now. Maybe one thing I still want to get is another defenseman to just stack our defensive core. No matter how good it is, it can still be better. It can always be better. I feel like offensively we're good enough. Defensively, you can even say we're good enough, but I want to get that. I mean, obviously not now because he's retired now, but like a Shea Weber type defense. Oh man. Okay, so change the duration. I expect. Okay, so we need to give him a little bit more. Manny Halpern. Okay, so Brophy, Strome, Paris, Haldischuk, Kelpis, Johnston. Okay, so we still have 10 million. All right, Halpern. We're gonna get you to this deal. Ooh, he wants 2 years now. What? Okay. 2 years, 5.7. So we can go down like 800. You know what? We'll just give him 5. I think we can go down. You know what? No, I think we can go down to 5. I think we can go down to 5. Hold on. Oh man, this is gonna be a long episode, man. But this is how it has to be. Okay, so we can take off. Yeah, we can take off 800,000. Yeah, so I'll just put him down to 5 million. 5 million for 2 years. Helper, and then when you're 24, you can sign another bridge deal, and then you'll be good to go. There you go. That should bring us about 5 mil. Ekman Larson, he wants his money now, man. Yeah, man, 31 years old. I mean, I don't mind signing him to a long-term deal, because what do I care, right? I'm not going to be the GM. I think we can take off enough, though, to be honest. I think we can take off enough here. 6 million. 45,000. I think we can take off enough. Yeah, we can take off 900,000. So we can bring him down to, I'll say 5.2, just to be safe. Oh, come on. What's 2 years? And I've got to go all the way up. No, I'll just back out. Bring him down to 5.2 million, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no. No. It was... Wait, that just changed, too. Oh, wait, no, because I put it at 5 years. That's right, yeah, 5.2. I was really confused. I confused myself there. Stop going back. Okay, 5.2 million. I think we'll have enough to sign them both. 5 years at 5.2 million. That'll bring him till he's 36, and then he signs his like final deal, a short deal there. So simulate, see if we've got our 2-star defenseman back. But yeah, man, Halpern could be amazing this year. He's 22. He's already 87. He's definitely going to get a huge jump. He could be better than Ekblad after this offseason, which would be huge for us. So we signed Halpern. We signed Ekman Larson. We have 2 million still in cap space, so that's huge. All right, we've got all of our defensemen and all of our goaltenders signed. So now it's just Gaborsale, actually. So yeah, that ended up working out perfectly. All we had to lose was Andrew Shaw, which is pretty good. So now let's give him a 1-year deal. Bring him down to 1.45 for Gabriel Gaborsale. If he can get up to like 83, that'd be perfect. He's got 4 stars. He can do it. Yeah, it's going to do it for the re-sign stage. Now let's go into free agency. But actually, no. Hold on. Before we do that, what does it say? Vancouver next re-sign Jordan Eberle. So it looks like he's a Canuck. I want to see who we have that's got a big cap hit on our team. Right, Schutz, he's 11 million, obviously, but he's not going anywhere. Tavares ain't going anywhere. Nope. Heatley, nope. Danner, no. Reinhart's 5.3 at 84 overall, but if I can, I'd like to hang on to Griffin Reinhart. Same thing with Kapitanov, even though these guys are only 84. They're solid defensemen for us. I mean, how many defensemen do we have? 1 overall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have our 6 defensemen. If I want to get a star defenseman, I can try trading Zadorov, who has a good cap hit, and something else, like a first-round pick or something for a better defenseman. I think that would work, as long as their cap space is low enough. Yeah, Brandon Saad. I mean, he's the third liner for us, but 4.6 million. That's a lot. It's a lot for us to take on. He had 26 points last year, only 1 point in the playoffs, -6. So yeah, if we have issues, or if there's a guy in free agency that we want to pick up, Brandon Saad is definitely the guy to go. Gabriel Yzerman, he could get a jump. That'd be cool if he did that. Gabriel Yzerman. Cool to have an Yzerman on the team. Alright, so now let's simulate into the free agency period, and let's see if there's anybody amazing available. If there's like... Although, free agency, I don't like it that much, especially with this team, because free agents always ask for a ton. You know, if there was a guy who was like 90 overall, we'd have to give him like 10 million at most, or at least like 8, 9, 10 million, so obviously we wouldn't be able to afford that. I'd rather trade for a guy, because then at least if we make a trade, we can then dump off salary cap and all that kind of stuff. If there's a free agent, then we'd have to trade individual players to try to free up cap space just to sign them to an overpaid deal. So, don't really want to do that. And yeah, there's nobody there. There's nobody there. Andrew Shaw is the best free agent. Obviously, we had him. Joe Parent as a playmaker. UFAs. Niskanen, Tanev, Spalling. Trevor Cox, what is he? Nah, I'm looking for grind. Ooh, Vitaly Grachev. Right wing grinder, 27 years old. Russian. Very good stick checking. Decent defensive awareness, 83 offensive awareness. Great physical category and good skating. He wants a lot, though. See what I'm saying about free agency? I would have to give him like 2.8. At least 2.7 to get him. And I obviously don't have that much. How many players do we have on the team right now? Because we lost Bolesky and Shaw. So I just want to know what we're looking at right now for forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so we don't have 12 forwards. Bill Brain. I don't really want to play him because he's a playmaker. So we have 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 10 forwards, and we only have 1.5 million in cap space. That hurts. Oh, look at Shaw, man. He wants over 7 million. An 85 overall grinder. He's going to be a free agent, man. He's not signed with anybody. I want guys that we can maybe sign to like two-way deal. This is the year where we don't have great depth, but we still have a decent overall team. Defensive defenseman center. What? He's a center defensive defenseman. That's weird. Alright, Halabi. You know what? Yeah, like this type of player. Like, he's not amazing. But no, he wants a one-way deal. Ah, man. That would have been perfect. Depth forward. Years wanted. Huh. I just want to see if these guys want two-way deals. Burgess. Yeah, this guy's really good. He probably wants a one. Yeah, he wants a one-way. You can tell just by the salary. If they want over $1 million, it's probably because they, yeah, like this guy would be a two-way deal. Boutet. It's sad that it has to come down to this. He's actually a pretty good skater, decent face-offs. I'll sign him. Two-way deal. Can't go wrong with it. 2 years. I can't put it there. Oh, what is he, unsigned? It's like his entry-level deal. Alright. All these guys want real contracts. Krenecki? Or Kreinke? I have no idea, man. Now, only 74 for defensive awareness. If I'm getting depth player... Mats Zuccarello? Are you kidding me? Oh... Yes. Yes. One-way deal. I don't care, man. That's Zuccarello. 1.35. We can afford it because I think the other guy is on a two-way deal, so I don't think it'll take salary off. Yeah, Mats Zuccarello, 35 overall, depth forward. Get him on the team. There we go. Let's just look at goaltenders, see if, because I did say I wanted a new AHL goalie, but it doesn't matter. Some other unsigned rookie can play. Or, not unsigned, but you know what I mean. Antti-Ranta, no, these guys, no. Well, I don't know if that would count against salary. I'll see in a second how much salary we have left. Average age 26.5, that's about to go up. Phil Kessel's being shot around with the Maple Leafs. Alright, so we got Zuccarello and we got Boutet. We still have, wow, really? We still have 1.2 million? How does that work? Alright. So we still have some money here. We can actually send another forward here. 1.2 million. That can get us... McGlynn? Nah, he's not good face-offs. Well, nah, his defense awareness isn't good. Borneval? Ooh, Borneval's good. Yeah, he's got good defensive awareness. I like Borneval. If he accepts 1 point... If he accepts what we have, then 1.2. If he accepts that, then good. Michael Bournival. Try to get him on the team. Andrew Shaw signs with the Penguins. I want to see how much they sign him for. I gotta look at that. Pittsburgh, are you crazy? Alright, so we got Michael Bournival. There we go. We still have $1 million. That's weird. Alright, so Alex said Chris Tanev signed with the Sharks. How much did Andrew Shaw just sign for with the Penguins? Hold on. Pittsburgh. Is he like their highest paid player right now? He is their 4th highest paid player. $7.66 million for 3 years. Crosby's 82 overall. Mata's 89. Pouliot. Okay, so he's going to be playing on the first line with Bo Bennett and Sidney Crosby. Pittsburgh. What happened? Oh man, at least they traded Malkin. But they held on to Crosby, which is understandable. He's a career Penguin. Never want to get rid of him. Alright, so let's simulate to the year 10 regular season. And we'll try to make a trade. Unless... no, I really don't see us not making a trade, to be honest. I want to trade for a top-tier defenseman. But then that would bump down... Who would that bump down? That would bump down Kapitanov. It would end up being Kapitanov and Reinhart on the 3rd line. Ekman Larson and Halpern, maybe? Maybe even Ekblad on the 2nd line, and then Halpern or Ekblad with the defenseman that we'd bring in. So we'll have to see what happens. But as far as forwards, I don't see us bringing in anybody. Our top 6 is still set. Our bottom 6 looks weaker, but it's still fine. You know, we got beat by the Hurricanes that had no depth, and we got smoked. So I'm just looking to stack the defense and see what happens. Defense wins championships. Alright, so let's see, man. I'm not excited, I wouldn't say, for NHL 16, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it is. I have a team in mind that I want to do for the NHL 16 GM mode. You guys will obviously see which team I pick. But yeah, I want to do a GM mode series. I want to do a Be a Pro series if I can get that done. I want to do maybe, big maybe, on a Hockey Ultimate Team series. An EASHL, like drop-in games and club games. I want to do that as well. EASHL is the one thing I'm really looking forward to. And then online shootouts I can finally use for like Let's Talk NHL videos, which will be cool. So I'm looking forward to NHL 16. It'll be cool. Well, let's see. Let's see how good specifically Manny Halpern got. Let's see, GM tracker. I wanted to get this all maxed out, but we were close. We were close. If we had a couple more years, we'd be able to get it. Let's see. Alright, so looks like Zuccarello dropped, but whatever. Alright, so forwards overall. Tavares 92, Schutt's 92. Did Tavares go up to a 92? Or was he at 92? I think he actually went up to a 92. Or was he? I think he was at a 92. Pretty sure it was there. Manny Heatley looks like he's capped off at an 89. Danner went up to 87, so that's good. Strome 87. Looks like he's actually sticking there, so that's good. Gaudreau 86. Saad 84, Cizikas 84, Kaborsele 81, he's stuck at 81, so decent still. Bournival 80, Smith 79, these guys are really low star potential, but hopefully they can last the whole year. But yeah, this is our bottom 6, Saad, Cizikas, Kaborsele, Bournival, Smith, Zuccarello. To me, that doesn't even look that bad, especially not with Saad, Cizikas, and Kaborsele in the 3rd line. I think that's fine. But now defensemen. Okay, so he only went up by 1, so it wasn't as big of a jump as I had hoped for. Ekblad, 91. Why am I thinking everybody was a lower overall? Was Ekblad 89, or was he always 91? He was 91, I'm pretty sure. If not... No, I think he was 89. I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember. Manny Heatley, he jumped up to 88, so that's good. Ekman Larson 86, Reinhart 84, Kapitanov 84, and Zadorov 81. Oh no, I didn't want to go to Kapitanov. I want to go to Halpern. I want to see if What individual stats got better? Defensively, he's still pretty good. Physically, he's really good. Skating is really good. Good offensive awareness, decent poise, good discipline, 96 passing, and a good shot. So yeah, Halpern is a great defenseman. But if we can get like Ekblad and Halpern, then another amazing defenseman with Ekman Larson, then Reinhart and Kapitanov, that would be outstanding. And then Gibson is still 89 with Anderson at 82. So the team is still pretty much intact for the most part. Now let's see what we can do here as far as trades. We have $1 million in cap space to work with in a potential deal. Now we're looking strictly for a defenseman. We're not looking for anything else. Fowler, he's making an insane amount, and he's an offensive defenseman. I'm looking for a two-way defenseman. Yeah, I'm really looking for a two-way defenseman, but maybe even a defensive defenseman. Nick Leddy, bring him back. I don't. You know what? I'm actually going to think about that, to be honest, boys. I'm going to think about that one. Because could you imagine? It was like year 1 or year 2. We traded away Nick Leddy. And then in year 10, the Islanders, they've only won 1 cup. They're looking to win another. They bring back Nick Leddy to win it. How cool would that be? But this guy, Colton Martin. He's not like 90 overall that I like, but he's really good. Very good defensively, physically, skating all over the place. Good shot. 93 for passing. Colton Martin. And it's a decent amount of trade value, too, and only $6.6 million. That could be a trade right there. Hot, and then Tyler Myers, 88. Either of these guys. Yeah, Houghton in a fantastic Finn. 98 for defensive awareness. Oh, not the greatest offensive awareness, though. Yeah, the defensive awareness really jacks up his overall. Making $8.2 million. What about Tyler Myers? What is he looking like? Decent everywhere. Yeah, he's pretty good everywhere, actually. Yeah, Tyler Myers would be a great defenseman to bring in. Tyler Myers, let's just see what he'd look like. Like, this is the trade I would think of. Zadorov, just because of his cap space. Get him out of here. You could get rid of... I mean, I said I liked Saad on the third line, but... No, I should probably... How much... Where is he? What am I thinking of? Oh, Kapitanov, he's making 5.3. Reinhart, what's he looking like? See, Reinhart's only 29. He's really good defense. Yeah, Reinhart's like a guy who I'm looking to trade for, so why would I get rid of him? We're still down by $3 million, which isn't a lot. It's not a lot, but it's a lot for us to give up right now. I'm not giving up Zizekas. Yeah, like Saad would be the guy. That wouldn't go through because I think players, right? We need a player back. Low trade. I'd like to get a player who can actually play. Overall wise, low trade value. Like these guys, yeah. Stadnik. Two-way forward. He's not bad. If we're going to bring somebody in, might as well be a guy like that. Forsberg. Nah. Yeah, let's just put in Stadnik for now. Yeah, that would go through. And then you add like a first-round pick, because obviously we don't need it. Yeah, that'd go through. It's Tyler Myers for Zadorov, Saad, and a first. I mean, that's giving up another spot on our team, but it's got to be done, right? But let's just see now other teams. See if there's another defenseman. But Tyler Myers, I think, is the front runner. Two-way defenseman. Good overall, solid all around. That'd be perfect. Justin Falk, I'm not trading with the Hurricanes. Get out of here. Ellis, now he's an offensive defenseman. Ryan Murray. He's two-way. Ryan Murray's really good. Oh, yeah, Ryan Murray. Ryan Murray might even be better than Tyler Myers, although Myers is 88. $6.4 million. How much was Myers? 6.6. So it's a little bit better. Just a little bit, though. And he's younger. Murray. So it's better for the future. Marinson, 91. I mean, sure, that'd be great. Hamilton. He's an 88. Marinson. He's a defensive defenseman, though, isn't he? Yeah, he's two-way. Ooh. He's a beast, Martin Marincin, but 8.85 years. Look at that trade value. Let's just see if we could make something like this go through. We're actually only down by a little bit of salary right here. Like, who would we have to throw in here to make this go through? We may have to trade Zuccarello. I don't want to trade Zook. I mean, Eiserman. He's only 79 overall. Not does work with the cap. No, we're still down. It doesn't help that at all because he's two-way, I guess. If we throw in Zook. Oh no, it still doesn't go through players probably. Let's see what they've got. Oops. See if we can get a player back again. Bowie? No, he's a defenseman. Brett Ritchie. No, he's got salary. That wouldn't work, right? Salary? No, that wouldn't work. Oops, stick out Marincin. What's going on? Marincin, get him in there. We're stealing. I honestly don't care about realism anymore. I want their best player here. I'm taking their best player. I don't care. Actually, do they have a good overall player with not a lot of salary? Let's see. No, they don't. I was gonna say because I saw like Barzell, and if they have like a good overall guy with not a lot of trade value, or I mean with not a lot of salary, that'd be perfect. No, they don't. No, these guys all have contracts. Holland, no. Oh, look at that name. Here's a catch. Delorier. It's a sniper. I mean, why not? Can we put him in the deal? Nah, man. Salary. It's too much. I don't think we're going to be able to get a player back, so let's just add Joseph. Oh, no, that's not even the problem. Wait. Oh. Maybe they need 2 players? No, it's salary. Oh, wait, maybe. Hold on. Now it's counting these guys. Hold on. What's the problem here? Yeah, Edmonton don't have too many players. Well, give us a player. Oh, they've got Bogard. Alright, like, that shouldn't count against the salary. That's a two-way deal. Two-way? I don't know, man. That shouldn't affect the salary. Okay. This is tough. This is tough. How can I make this? I don't think we can make this work, to be honest. I'll look at some other teams. It's just salary. It's tough right now. Malak, 89 overall, 8 million still. He's a right-handed defenseman, which is good for us because we have a lot of left-handed defensemen. He's got a good shot. Oh, yeah. Nicholas Malak is good. So I'll come back to Florida. Drew Doughty. He's an offensive defenseman, though, although that is a veteran we could bring in. PK Subban. Excuse me, Subban. No, 8.6 million. We wouldn't be able to pull that off. Oh. Oh. You know what? I know what Ryan McDonough can bring to the table. This guy, he's a captain. He's a leader, man. I got his jersey right there next to me. Ryan McDonough. He's 34 years old. This guy. He's a long-time I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. That is, you have no idea how tempting that is for me. You have no idea how tempting that is right now. To bring in McDonough to this team and try to win the cup with McDonough with this team. Oh, man. There are other players that are better, no doubt, but it's Ryan McDonough, man. I gotta do it. Cody Cece. I mean, these guys are all awesome. I mean, Cody Cece, like, that's a... Oh, that'd be a sick player to pick up right there. I think it's just players now. Okay, what's your issue? Oh, really? That's all you need is a skater? Okay, so this would be easy. Yeah, so that would... Well, not easy because trade values don't exactly match up. But then we just add in another pick. I'm like Glenn Sather right now. I don't care about picks. Get rid of them. So we could easily get like a Cody Cece, top 2 defenseman. But I mean, who wants top 2 defenseman? I mean, like Ryan McDonough, he's top 4. You know. Oh man, that's painful. We can get Damian Dick, Petrangelo though. Oh, Petrangelo's a beast. He's that veteran. But there were other guys who were just as good and were younger. Victor Hedman. Oh, he's 32 now in this. Oh, man. There are a lot of good defensemen, man. There are a lot of good defense. Wow, Morgan Riley got up to 93. That's insane. I am tempted to get multiple defensemen here. Like, just stack up. Okay, so Myers was one, but I think we can agree he wasn't the best option. I think Nicholas Malak and Cody Cece were the best. Now Malak is making $8 million. Cody Cece is making $7. I think we should go with Cody Cece here. Yeah, he's good defensively, solid defensively, good physically, great skater, good shot, good puck skills, good offensive awareness, and decent boys. Good discipline. I mean, he's good everywhere. So let's try to make this happen. So it's players. Just give us... Yeah, give us the Dixon guy. Alright. So, Zadorov, Saad, 2 firsts for CC and Dixon. Yeah. We're bringing in the top 2 defensemen. Sure, we're losing a good third liner in Saad, but again, man, depth. Who gives a crap about depth anymore, man? I mean, it hasn't worked for us. I'm looking to stack the defensive core. And Zadorov, I mean, he was a good defenseman, but CC's just better. He's a lot better offensively. He's a better skater. He's better everywhere. So yeah, let's pull the trigger on this deal. All right, so they didn't want that. Like I said, man, I don't care about realism anymore. I'm just trying to make this go through now. Let's trade away a future second-round pick. Wow, okay. Close to fair value, so they didn't want that. Second? Okay. I didn't expect that. Like I said, man, I don't care about realism. 2029 first-round pick. 3... Okay, so yeah, this isn't going to go through. Cody Cece, get that out of our heads. That didn't happen. It's just too much. It's too much. Nicholas Malak. Now, is this just players or is this salary? Because if this is salary, then... It's... Oh, yeah, this is what happened. God, man. I hate the Panthers. Stupid salary cap, man. So we just have to give up a guy like Boutet? No, like, why does that not work? Like, what? Like, so your guy counts against the salary? Like, look at this. When I put on their guy, it counts against the salary. But when I take my guy on and off, it doesn't matter. How does that work? Like, what? Okay, so it's not going to work with Florida either. It's just way too close to the cap. Marinson, but I mean 8.6 or 8.8. It's just not going to work. And I don't want an offensive defenseman, and I don't want a defensive. I want a two-way. Two-way. Ryan Murray. I mean, he's not our best option, obviously, but he's got the lowest salary we've seen. The McDonough. And yeah, man, like I said, I just want to stack the core. It doesn't need to be the best it can be. like overall wise, it just needs to be good. We can take off a first round pick here, which is good. Is it just player? Yeah, it's just players holding this back. Alright, so let's take on a player here. We're getting up to the 40-minute mark. Like I said, man, this is going to be long. But that's good. Becker, alright, so Zadorov, Saad, and a first for Murray. That should go through. They want Zadorov and Saad. They don't want to give up Murray, but I don't think it should be too big of a problem. Zadorov and Saad and a first for Murray. No, okay. First and a third. Oh, we gave up a lot of our thirds, huh? First and a third. First and a second. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Oh, are you kidding me? First, a second, and a third. Don't make me go to 2 seconds. Oh, make me go to 2 seconds. And the teams just are not giving up their players right now. First and 2 seconds. There we go. Okay, so we got Ryan Murray. But like I said, boys, we're going for it all this year. We're getting Ryan McDonough. Now, who else do they have here? Crowder. He's 82. Like I said, we're stacking our core here. Smith. Do they have anybody with no salary but good overall? Yeah, no salary but good overall. Primo. This is what I was looking for. Marty Primo. Oh, he's got the name Marty too. Oh, this is perfect. Center power forward. Oh. Marty Primo. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much, New York. Ryan McDonough and Marty Primo. Get on the team. Alright. Now. Oh, man. Did we give up Kapitanov or Reinhardt? This is a good problem, though. 3. McDonough would be 4. 5. 6. We can give up Yzerman in this deal, but I mean we don't have to. Then we'd have one offensive defenseman in the entire core. No, I want to keep Kapitanov. I think it's going to have to be Reinhardt. Yeah, because Kapitanov's still good defensively. Not that Reinhardt isn't good offensively too, but no, he isn't very good offensively actually. Yeah, sorry, Griffin Reinhardt, man. You were drafted by the Islanders. You've been with this team throughout all these years. You've been a great player for us. You've won a cup here, even though you didn't get a single point in the playoff run. But this is your time to go, buddy. I'm sorry, but it just has to happen. All right. Does that give us the cap? No. Don't see why. Okay. We're going to have to give up even more cap space here. But we're getting a forward, remember. We're getting a forward. So how many skaters are we going to have? How many forwards? We're going to have 1, 2, 3. Count the new guy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I actually have a couple too many. So we can give up... Oh, man. A Brain? Does that work? Of course not. Borneval. I mean, I don't want to give up Borneval, but I don't want to give up Zuccarello either. Because Zuccarello, he's a Ranger. I should... Nah, man, I can't. I should probably just give up Zuccarello. Put him back in New York to retire there. He's good offensively, though. He's a Ranger. Undrafted. Now, you know what? We'll bring McDonough here to play with Zuccarello. That'll work. Alright, so Primo McDonough, obviously we're going to have to add a lot more to this deal. By a lot, I mean draft picks. As Glenn Sather likes to say. Draft picks. Just give him picks. Alright. So the 2 firsts will cover Primo. Reinhardt and maybe the excess from the firsts will cover McDonough. We're going to have to add more to this. I don't care if we have to give 3/3. Like I said, throw realism out the window. I want this deal. Ryan McDonough. Is he going to be a New York Islander? Not yet. Not yet. But he will be. All right. 2nd round pick. I don't care. I don't care about the future. It's about now. Give up that first. Ryan McDonough, come across New York and join the Islanders. crap. Alright. They want more. They want more. For Primo and McDonough. It makes sense. They don't want to give up either one of these guys. And McDonough, he's a career Ranger. They don't want to give him up. Not for any picks, especially not from the Islanders. Are you kidding me? It's going to have to be something bigger. Something better. Which is actually really tough. Because, I mean, 3 first-round picks, we can't get better than that. I mean, we can give them a player that's better trade value than Borneval, I guess. All skaters. Forwards up, Rafi. No, it needs to be. But that's the thing. It needed to be him because of the salary. Wait a second. Yzerman. Does Yzerman have better trade value than that pick? I think he does. Now, he's the future. But like I said, who cares? Throw it out the window. Yeah, Gabriel Yzerman. 10th overall pick. Did we sign him in free agency or did we trade for him? I don't even remember. Why doesn't that go through? Oh, players. Yeah, we need to get another player back. Ooh, Adam Earn? No, salary, of course. Of course. Chabot? Yeah, there we go. Yep, and it works even though the salary's window. Alright, so, Yzerman, 2 firsts, Borneval, and Griffin Reinhart for Ryan McDonough and Marty Primo. Yes! I doubt anybody will think the New York Rangers came out on the short end of the stick with this trade, so it's a done deal. Ryan McDonough and Marty Primo are New York Islanders. Let's go. I don't care, man. We're winning the cup this year. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 forwards. Brain or Boutet, who's going to play? Bill Brain. How good is he? He's actually decent defensively. Yeah, Bill Brain. Bill Brain. Get him on the team. Salary cap. Okay. I see how it is. Do we have an extra defenseman up here or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we do. Let's send these 2 guys down. Roster, of course. Yeah, of course. Roster. Yeah. Bill Brain. You gotta be kidding. Alright. I see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's 11. We need to trade somebody still. Alright. Best lines for now. We need to make one more trade. We need to get rid of some talent here. Look at all the trade value guys we have in our team right now. Zach Smith, no, he's staying, man. Zuccarello, Klepis. Will that work? Like, will that give us salary? Guess not. That's dumb. You know what? I think we already traded Borneval. I was gonna say we might have to trade Borneval. We already did. Ugh. Come on. This ain't fair. This just isn't fair. I just wanted some salary cap. Alright, no, I don't want to get rid of Kaborsale. I don't want to get rid of Zook. No, I'm not getting rid of Zook. I gotta figure this out, man. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Hold on. I think I have an idea, but I don't think it's gonna work. Roster moves. What if we bring up like the lowest overall guy? Will that still affect us salary-wise? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I don't understand the cap, man. These guys, I try to bring them on my team, and it counts against the salary. I try to trade for a guy in the AHL, it counts against my salary. But I try to trade away a guy who's in the AHL, and it doesn't count as salary. How does that work? Man, we are tight against the cap right now. There's got to be somebody we can expend. This man here. Smith. No, man. Smith's been here forever. If we're winning the cup again, it's going to be with Smith on that fourth line. Caborsele. Am I happy with his stats? Yeah, they're pretty good. And then no one else counts against. Like, how does this guy not count against cap? Almost a million. Man, this is hard. I wish I could just go up to someone and ask them if they can take a little bit of this money. You know what? If we... I'm trying to think if we can make like a double trade here to work out salary. No, I don't think that would work. Man, this is tough. We have to get rid of somebody. We have to lose somebody. Defensemen, we can't get rid of any defensemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Corello's the 12th man. And if only I had to sign one of these guys for just a little less. How are we gonna do this? I know this is so Hold on. Who was that extra defenseman that was on our team? If I trade him, get a forward on the team, then that would work. But like look at this. This guy's .75. He's in the AHL. This guy, .75 in the AHL. It doesn't work because it takes... Well, no, it does work. Like, it says that works. Even though it puts us below the cap. What sense does that make? But then if I try to do that for like a pick or something, it doesn't work. Man, this is just... Hold on, I just need to take like a brain break right now. This is just... This is confusing the hell out of me right now. I have no idea what to do. Chabot's on our team. We need to get rid of him. Trade Chabot. Alright. Hopefully this works. Because he's a roster player. Technically. So hopefully... Well, then it's going to say that we don't have enough players on the roster and we have to trade somebody. Or we have to get someone back. Chabot. Vancouver. That'll work. Oh, that will work. Okay. 4th round pick for Chabot. 5th round pick. 6th round pick. Not much to do with it, right? Okay. That's good. That's good. Now what does that put us at for salary? Can you let me flip the thing? There you go. Okay, so hopefully that put us at enough salary. Brain. What? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know he's a butt. Hold on. No, we can bring up him. Okay, so it looks like Brain isn't going to play. It looks like he's going to be Boutet, but I mean, come on, man. Alright, whatever. We're good. We're good now. We're pretty good, okay. So first line. Schutz, Tavares, and Heatley. Danner, Goudreau, and Strome, yep. Caborsele, Cizikas, and Primo. Yeah, because Primo doesn't have amazing face-offs, right? No, he's 175. And then Zuccarello, Smith, and Boutet. There we go. Alright, so defense. This is where we shine. Look at this. We're going to go with Ryan McDonough and Aaron Ekblad, Ryan Murray, Manny Halpern, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Oleg Capitano. Now, I don't like that, actually. I think I'd rather have Halpern there, Murray down there, McDonough, Ekman-Larsson, Murray, Kapitanov. Power play. Heatley, Danner, Strome. Four-man power play. Strome, Gaudreau. Penalty kills. Suzuki, Severus, McDonough, Ekblad. Alright. Three-man penalty kill. Yep. 4-on-4 lines. Halpern, McDonough, and Ekman-Larsson. Murray and Kapitanov. Strome and Danner. Yeah. Actually, no. Heatley there. Or no. What am I doing? Schutz, actually, with him. Strome and Heatley. Danner and Primo. Extra attacker, Schutz and Tavares. Gibson. And the shootout. There you go. Those are the New York Islanders for the 2023-24 season. There it is. Alright, so now let's go jersey numbers, coaching options, and let's finally get the sim started. Almost at the hour mark here. Tavares, Schutz, and Strome. No. Strome is definitely an alternate. And Ekblad. Tavares, Strome, and Ekblad. There you go. The Tet 90, I really couldn't care less. Ekblad. Ekblad's number 5. Retired number, okay. Then yeah, Ekblad's 6. Ekman-Larsson, Gaudreau. Gaudreau's not 52. He's 50. Let's take it. Gibson. Primo. Strome. Squirrel 36. That's Gibson. So goaltender, McDonough. Or 28. No. Ryan Murray, get out of here. You're not wearing 27. What's wrong with you? Yeah, Murray. You can wear number 28. There you go. Alright, so I'm actually going to cut the video off here. We'll be right back in a second. I just don't want to lose this recording. So hold on a second, guys. Alright, we're back. Now let's continue. And let's start the simulation, shall we? Now, how many points did we get from making all those trades? Probably not a lot. The GM rep went down. I don't care. We're winning the cup this year. We're winning the cup. We're going to win it. Alright. GM rep is dropped. I don't care. Trade away players that you recently added. Sorry, Borneval, what you gonna do? Thanks for signing with us. Rangers added Reinhart. Yep, they added Reinhart. Ranger fans are pissed right now, man. Not only did they lose McDonough and their rising star, Marty Primo, but they traded them both to the Islanders. Yep, that one hurts. They're rioting in the streets right now. Hey, but they've got Yzerman. Oh, we lost them 2-1. We're gonna have to play them like 5 times too, so we'll see who got the better end of those deals. Oh, the Hurricanes at least beat them. There you go. You know, it's only preseason. Alright, got the Penguins again. Let's beat them again. They got Sloan, Bennett. They've got Andrew Shaw. 7-4. Shaw probably got a hat trick. Alright. Now look at that. Zach Smith, plus 11. Best plus on the team in that preseason stint there. Here we go. First game of the season against the Pittsburgh Penguins. They've got Anthony Duclair. Look at that. Let's see what happens. First game with the new roster. First period. There we go, 3-1. Johnny Gaudreau with 2 goals. Strome with the goal. So that second line is tearing it up. Sidney Crosby. Second period. 6-1. Robin Schutz, Ryan McDonough, and Zach Smith. Third period. 7-3. Robin Schutz is second of the game. Dandino and Saw. And it's a 7-3 win on the first game of the season. So all you guys who are watching this be like, what is he doing? He's blowing up the team. These are horrible moves. Trading for McDonough. How biased can you be? Well, look at that. 7-3 win on the first game of the season. We added Ryan Murray, Ryan McDonough, Primo. We got a lot better, man. Gaudreau, 5 points. Schutz, 3 points. McDonough, 2 points. No, it looks like Primo didn't get any points. Wow, we were really top-heavy with Gaudreau and Schutz there, huh? Yeah. Looks like Kapitanov and Murray, -2. Yeah, man, I don't see how we can possibly be a bad team this year. You know what? Let's just keep doing slow simulations until we lose. No, I said we're going to lose to Montreal like 3-2. McDonough, most penalty minutes on the team. That's why I got him. All right, first period. That's not why I got him. First period. Ooh, 1-0. Gomes. Second period. Ooh, tied up. John Tavares and Ryan Strome. Tyler Bozen. It's 2-2. All right, third period. What's going to happen? Johnny Gaudreau on the power play. MVP of the season so far. 4-2. Johnny Gaudreau. Oh, look at that. Johnny Gaudreau. 4 goals in the first 2 games of the season. I like it. Way to go, Johnny. There's Johnny. Zachary Fucale had nothing. 39 shots to 25. Now I'm just gonna do regular simulation right now. We're over an hour here. Can't waste any more time here. Ekman Larson had a good game. Now let's just simulate. Let's just go. Now they're gonna ask us about the what it's called, the scouting report shortly. It's gonna interfere, but what can we talk about? What can we talk about? Well, the NHL is coming up. The Canadiens are going to name the new captain soon. I think it's going to be... Man, I can see it. I don't see it being PK Subban. I don't see it being PK Subban just because I don't see him being the leader of the Canadiens yet. You know, he's done well in the regular season. He's a good player. But he does make some irresponsible plays defensively. And he... hasn't like led them in the playoffs or anything like that. He hasn't shown me anything that says he deserves to be the captain. He's a fan favorite, no doubt, but I don't see him being the captain of the team. Pacioretty, I can see maybe being the captain. Andrei Markov, I could see it, but the thing is with Markov, I see him being the same kind of thing as like Patrick Elias in New Jersey. And even Marty St. Louis to an extent in Tampa. I know he was the captain in his last year, but... the type of player where he's kind of a career alternate, like he never really becomes the captain. He's still a leader, he's still a face, but he doesn't want to be the #1 guy, that kind of thing. Like Markov, I can see him being oh, whoa. Okay, that just scared me. I thought the recording stopped. But I just don't see Markov being the captain. He's been the alternate forever. I could see it, but I don't expect it. Thomas Plekanec, I can see being the captain. Any one of those 4 guys, really, other than... Subban, I don't really see it. But Pacioretty, Markov, or Plekanec, I can see being any one of those 3. Alright, we're 7-1 so far. Nikita Sherbak on the Capitals. Bring it on. 4-2 win. Who did we lose to? The Ducks. 6-5. Oh, was that close? Scored all those goals. Alright. We're tearing it up right now. Tearing it up. John Gibson, 7 wins. Landeskog, Duchesne. They've got Hjalmarsson. Oh, it was 4-3. It was an overtime loss, though. We got a point. We've got 17 out of possible, 18 points. Or 20 points, something like that. We're doing good. We lose there. Regulation loss. Don't start losing now. We got home and home against Chicago here. They're not the greatest team at this point. I know Kane's going down. Is that Carey Price they've got? Yeah, they're 2-7-2. Come on. There you go. 4-0 win. Easy win. Look at Gaudreau. 19 points in 12 games. Plus 12. He's tearing it up. Look at McDonough taking all those penalties. Stay out of the box. Well, we outscored them 10-2 in 2 games. Gaudreau with some more points. Panthers. Oh. 4-3 loss. I don't like that. Let's keep it going. Buffalo, St. Louis, Carolina, Minnesota. Alright, what's Buffalo got? Reinhardt, Myers, Hottanen. Oh, it was 2-1. It was an overtime loss, though. We got some points. The Blues, one of the top teams in the West, it looks like right now. Oh, and they beat us 4-1. Stop losing in regulation. Stop losing in general. 10-4-2. Not an outstanding record. Really, it's 10-6. The Hurricanes are not very good at all, even though they beat us last year. Take them out. There you go, 4-0 win. Embarrass them in their own building. All right, the Minnesota Wild, they don't look too good. There you go, 12-4-2. That's more respectable. I'd like to get up to like 15-4-2 if we can do that. Come on, got a nice road trip here. We can do this. Heading out west. Landeskog. 7-1 win. There we go. Look at Oliver Ekman-Larsson. 15 assists already. 19 games. Got 15 assists. Very good. San Jose. I wouldn't imagine they're very good at this point. They're pretty good. 11-62. I guess some of the younger guys came up. Started to win. Oh, how do you lose 5-2 to San Jose? LA. They look pretty good. Brendan Gallagher. Drew Doughty. Come on. Beat LA. There you go, 3-1. At least we know we can compete with some of the better teams in the league now. Alright, the Arizona Coyotes, 9-12-0. Beat this team. Fedotov, Palmieri, Gormley. It was 3-2. Regulation. Wait, no, maybe it was that regular? No, that was an overtime loss. Alright, so we've got Florida, we've got New York. We're going to slow simulate that game. Come on, beat Florida. They've got nothing. I don't care if they've got Malak. Lose regulation. Alright, we've got to beat the Rangers to turn this around. They've got Ozelinch, McElrath. First period. Anthony Danner. Alright, 1-0. Second period. Alright. Smith, but then Kapitanov and Gaudreau. I want McDonough to score at the Garden. Here. Anthony Danner again. Alright, 4-1. We're going to get the win. Anthony Danner, the hat trick for Anthony Danner. Oleg Kapitanov, 6-1. We're just embarrassing the Rangers, man. They don't know what to do. Dunda got one late, but it doesn't matter. Ranger fans leaving the Garden very upset. They lose to their rivals, 6-2. Ryan McDonough leaves the building with a win. There we go. Good season so far. Solid season. Again, I don't care too much about our regular season success. It looks good, obviously, on the record, but did McDonough get any points? Doesn't look like it, actually. Let's check this just to make sure. No, he didn't. 3 shots. 0 for plus minus. 3 hits. He was decent there. He didn't do anything good, but he didn't do anything bad. Alright. So let's just simulate up to the next Ranger game. 15-6-3. Pretty good. As long as we make the playoffs, I feel confident with this team. But if we go in with a good record, I feel obviously more confident. If we go in with a not-so-great record, 29 points for Gaudreau. Scouting assignment was going to hit us eventually. Forwards. Not that this matters anymore. Yeah, we'll just stay. The Swedish League. Swedish Hockey League. New York. The 18th. Alright, but NHL 16 GM mode. Hopefully, I can see it being fun. I think it'll be fun. I really like how you can edit the players now. I'll do a video, before I do the GM mode, I'll do a video showing all of the players that I edit, because just by looking at the rosters and looking at the overalls, there are a lot of players I need to edit as far as the overalls. I do not like some of the overalls this year from some of the players. So I have to edit some. I'll make a video showing you guys all the players I edited and potentials and all that kind of stuff, so you guys will be able to see going into the GM mode what I did. I'll go into it. So 17-8-3 Dallas. Come on. It was an overtime loss, I guess, so something good there. Alright, the Penguins, Andrew Shaw, Devontae Smith-Pelly, there's a win. 18-8-4. Alright, Nashville. 12-12-4, pretty much the same team since they started. Forsberg and Yossi still leading the way. 5-1 win, there you go. And the New York Rangers to get our 20th win of the season. Let's do it. This time we're at Nassau. Or no, we're not. We're at the Garden. I completely lied. First period, Caborsele and Cassian. Alright, second period, 2-1, Mats Zuccarello. There you go. He scores at the Garden. Zook. Although I think they're mixed Zooks and Boos now. Coruscant. Oh, Michael Bourneval. No! Oh! Michael Bourneval scores the game-winning goal. Oh, man. Oh. We trade him away. He was probably pissed. Like, what? I just signed with New York and I trade me to the Rangers. I thought I was signing with the cup-contending team here. And then he scores a game-winner just to rub it in our face. That hurts. That's a tough loss. We lost to the Rangers. I mean, that's sad now at this point. I mean, they're not a playoff team. Alright, let's just simulate up to the next one. 19-9-4. If we could beat Tampa here, go 29-4, I'll be happy. We're on pace for a good solid season there. There we go. There we go. We're looking good. Alright, Toronto. They look pretty good. Still got Kessel and Riley and God. Same exact team as 10 years ago. 3-2 win. There you go. Oh, Taze, Skinner, Clifford, all these guys. St. Louis in the net. For the Hurricanes, we beat them 4-1. Those are huge wins right there. 22-9-4. Going on a little bit of a winning streak here now. Alright, Columbus. Wow, they look really bad. They look really bad. And we win 2-1. There you go. Let's get these wins, man. Put the wins together. Get a good streak going. Get that record up so that we can afford a few losses here and there. The Flyers, this is a winnable game. Got to win the winnable games, man. Give us some cushion here. There you go. That's huge. Now we're 24-9-4. Now we can lose a couple games and not look too bad. Washington, they don't look too good either. We can win this game. Alright, so we lose that game in regulation, but again, like I said, those wins, it gives a little bit of cushion. So now we can come back and win these couple of games and it won't matter. Come on, we can beat Florida here. There we go, 1-0 win. That's our defense right there, kicking in. Ottawa, they don't look too great either. None of these teams look too great, man. We should easily be able to take the Eastern Conference. The real good teams we faced are Western Conference teams. Right, the Penguins, they look decent, actually. Andrew Shaw's leading them in goals. Guess that's why they signed him. 5-1 win. There you go. 27-10-4. Very nice. All right, Detroit. Anthony Mantha. Brendan Smith. 6-2 win, man. We are a good team. Yet again, we always are, but just when the playoffs roll around, we can't get the wins together. All right, Buffalo. They look pretty competitive with us right now. We beat them 5-3. Let's keep the streak going against the Rangers. Let's do it. This time we're at Nassau. All right, first period. 2-1. There you go. Boutet and Schutz. Popovich scored one for them. Second period. Ooh, JT Miller ties it up in the power play. Third period. Oh, we're going to OT. And Casey Cizikas wins it, man. If like McDonough or Zuccarello won it, that would have been awesome. But Casey Cizikas, the 10-year veteran. This guy's been here forever. We get the 3-2 win. There you go. How does it feel, New York? Rangers? Can't say New York. It's both New York, but there we go. On Wedgwood. Big win. What's our winning streak looking like right now? Bornavall got an assist. McDonough got an assist. There you go. What kind of streak are we on right now? 3. We're on a 6-game winning streak. Very nice. Alright, the All-Star game. Simulate up to the break. I'd assume Johnny Gaudreau, maybe Tavares will be in there. Oliver Ekman-Larsson's usually in there. Wish I could have kept track of how many All-Star. I mean, obviously I can go back and look. Pretty sure I've done it every single year. I've looked at the All-Star rosters, but see exactly how many All-Star games my players made. Top 10 from Russia. Why not? Alright. Vancouver Canucks, 24-17-2. Pretty good. That is a playoff team there. Tyler Benson, Frank Corrado, and we lose 6-3. But see, that's what I said, man. We went in a 6-game winning streak. We can afford that loss. We can even afford a loss here, but it would be great if we can get this win against Sam Bennett. Dmitry Kulikov. If we can get this win, that'd be great. There we go. 4-1 win. We made up for that loss anyway. Got some good cushion right now. Just Buffalo competitive with from top of the East. Anaheim, could we win the last game before the break? Top team in the West, and we win 5-3. There we go. Let's go into the All-Star break. I'd assume Tavares and Gaudreau will be there. Possibly Ekman-Larsson. He's plus 28. That's insane. Gibson will probably be there. I mean, Tavares is on pace for about a 40-goal season. Maybe 45. I don't think he gets to 50. I don't think he gets to 50 because we're already 47 games in, so it's not like we're a little over halfway. So I'd say 40 goals for Tavares, which is great. Alright, let's see who made it. Let's see who made it. Tavares did make it. Stamkos and Sherbak. Sam Reinhart, Johansson, Spencer Smallman. So Smallman and Sherbak, 2 guys we've traded away. Skinner, Puri, Mantha, Cousineau, Price, Tom Price. Isn't that the pitcher? I'm pretty sure isn't he a pitcher in baseball? Pupil, yeah. Morgan Riley, Alimata, Philip Parakta, Colton Martin, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and John Stencil. Alright, so yeah, Ekman-Larsson and Tavares did make it. Stolars and Gibson. The price is right. Yeah, I've watching 2BC's baseball live streams. The Toronto Blue Jays won the World Series. That was pretty cool. Alright, so let's just go up to the first here. Yeah, man, the NFL started up. Been watching a lot of football the past few days. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of crazy games as well. I mean, the Seahawks getting beat by the Rams. The Cowboys beating the Giants by 1 point. The Falcons beating the Eagles right at the end. The Eagles missing that field goal, and then the Falcons turning it over. Then the Eagles came back, but then the Falcons, they intercepted the ball, and then that was game. It's pretty crazy. And then my team, the Steelers, they lost to the Patriots, which kind of sucked. But I mean, the Patriots, they cheated with the headsets, and no, I'm not gonna get that. I don't care. The Steelers, they lost without Le'Veon Bell. They could have won that game if they had Le'Veon Bell in the lineup, but Marquise Pouncey as well, but just couldn't get it done without those guys. But D'Angelo Williams, he was really good. I really liked D'Angelo Williams. But yeah, everyone looked pretty good. Alright, so 35, 11, and 4. Johnny T with 28 goals. Let's see, Tampa Bay Lightning. They look like a playoff team. Steven Stamkos, and we win 6-4. We were just... Oh, it's David Price. Okay, it's not Tom Price. It's David Price. Yeah. Blue Jays. I knew it was Price. Yeah, man, the Blue Jays, they're looking really good this year. The two teams I'm rooting for, I root for the New York teams just because I just rooted for the team. Like, basically, I just grew up, started watching the teams that, my dad watched, and then I ended up becoming a huge fan of those teams. With hockey, obviously, it was the Rangers since I was born. The Steelers, I grew to like when I was around 7, 8, 9, after they won the Super Bowl in 2006, but right before they won it in 2009. That's when I became a Steelers fan. And then around the same time, 2007, 2008, I started watching baseball. And I watched on and off the Yankees and the Mets back and forth just because my mom was a Yankees fan. Dad was a Mets fan. I went more towards the Yankees just because, of course, the Mets consistently missing the playoffs and having disappointing years, collapsing right at the end. The Yankees were winning World Series and always finishing from first and stuff like that. So naturally, I just watched the Yankees more. But back then, man, I knew the rosters. I knew everyone on the team. But now, I know some players. But I watched one of the Yankees Blue Jays games this weekend, and the one the Yankees won 5-0. And I still know a few players, but there were quite a few players I just don't know anymore, just because I don't watch baseball really too much anymore. I like baseball, I don't dislike it. I don't dislike watching it. It's just for me, there are just too many games. I mean, 162 games. Sometimes I have like double headers and. It's just too long of a season, if you ask me. I mean, when the playoffs come around, I'll watch that, but, now that it's towards the end of the season. Wow, a 9-1 loss to Edmonton. That hurts. But 40, 15, and 5, we are winning right now, man. But, yeah, so I've been pretty lucky throughout my life with the teams that I've been rooting for. I've been pretty lucky. With the Rangers, in the time I've been watching them, let's see. Let's just simulate up to the deadline. How many seasons has it been? I've been watching the Rangers. This will be my 11th season watching the Rangers. So out of 10 seasons, 10 years I've been watching the Rangers, they have only ever missed the playoffs once, I believe. And that was in 2010. And they only missed the playoffs by 1 point. And they lost because of a shootout to the Flyers. That was the one time. So, and then the Steelers, I mean, they've made the playoffs for the most part since I've been watching them. And, of course, winning the Super Bowl multiple times. That was really cool. And then the Yankees, of course, they're always up there. But yeah, 2009 was a good year. The Yankees and the Steelers simulate up to the deadline. We're not going to make any moves. I just want to see if any other teams make any trades. See if I have to look out for anything in the playoffs, just so I know. I have a heads up, if I can remember. Whoa, Braden Holtby. I mean, I know he's not great at this point, but let's just see. Let's go down here to the trades that we made. Okay. A huge trade there. Spalling to the Oilers. Chalmers to the Caps. Not a great player at this point. Ben Bishop to the Hurricanes. Alright, so I gotta look out for him. Taylor Hall to the Capitals. And Darnell Nurse. For Braden Holtby, a first. Wow. So we gotta look out for Washington. Taylor Hall and Darnell Nurse. I don't know how good Darnell Nurse is. I'd assume he's like 84. 83-ish. But Taylor Hall right there, he's 90 overall. He's probably only like 32, somewhere around there at this point. Wow. So yep, Washington's looking for the cup this year. Edmonton didn't even look like that bad of a team when we faced them, did they? I thought they had a decent record. When did we face Washington? We faced Washington and Edmonton coming up. Well, so yeah, actually no, Edmonton's like 500 right now. Washington is way below 500. I don't know why they'd make a move like that. I don't know. I just would have taken the loss this year and gotten a good pick, but I don't know. I guess they want to see what I want to simulate this game against Washington. I want to see what type of team they are in case we face them in the playoffs. If they end up making the playoffs, I want to see what we're in for. All right, 2-1 win there. Yeah, we're looking like a great team this year, man. Easily 50 wins. Doubt we get to if we were to get to 60. I'm pretty sure last year we went like 63, 15 and something. So unless we just win every single one of our games here, we're not getting to 60 wins. 7-6 win there. Wow, clutch. Tavares, look at that, 67 points. Very nice. In 65 games. There's a 3-2 loss. So it was an overtime loss, so we got a point out of it. St. Louis Blues, one of the top teams in the West. Ty Ratty, 7-4 win. There you go. 74. TJ Oshie, St. Louis. He will be missed. All right, Tavares. He's got above 70 points now. Very good year for Tavares. McDonough almost 100 penalty minutes. All right, the Oilers. Braden Holtby. Michael Neuwirth sharing the cage. 5-2 win. There you go. We lit them up, whoever was in the net. All right, now Washington. Taylor Hall. I won't slow sim it. I don't think they're the... No, they're not. I'll do whatever. I don't think they're that great of a team. First period, Burakovsky, Corsley tied it. Third period, okay, Zach Smith won it. Yeah, they're not the greatest. Still not the greatest. I don't see why... that trade just didn't really make sense. If they were in a good position, like a solid record, and then you trade for a Taylor Hall, then that's scary. But, no, man, they're not. They weren't a playoff team then, and I don't think they're making the playoff now. Yeah, Taylor Hall was kept off the board. There we go. Detroit, New York. All right, we've got another New York battle coming up. Yeah, this is the perfect time for sports right now, man. A couple weeks from now, football's going to be going. Baseball playoffs, and then, of course, the NHL regular season starting up. It's a good time. It's a good time. All the sports games are out. NHL 16, as you guys are watching this, is out right now. Madden 16 obviously came out a couple weeks ago. It's in New York. They could... I think they're a playoff team, actually. I hope we face them in the playoff. First period, 2-0. Ekman, Larson, and Strome. Second period, ooh, Dunda, Miller, and Miller. Miller got 2 goals there. Wow, look at, they're all just lining up right there, just taking shots. This ain't practice. What are they doing there? All just lined up. All right, third period, they scored 3 straight. They're angry. They were mad that I said that. Oh, we lose 3-2. All right, so competitive. Maybe I don't want to face them in the playoffs, but it's probably going to end up happening. If they make the playoffs, divisional team, I think we're going to face them. If not the first round, then the second, if they move on. And it's 2:14 in the morning. I've got school in a few hours. Or I've got to wake up in a few hours. Well, wake up. I'm not asleep. I've got to get up. Whoa, McElrath, 245 penalty minutes. There you go. Could have gotten Cam Fowler, Tarasenko, but no, McElrath. Alright, so let's just simulate up to the end of the season. We'll go to the last game, just in case we have something on the line. 48, 17, and 7. So not as good of a record as last year, of course. I mean, last year we had 63 wins, which was insane. That team was just historic. But, yeah, this year, still an amazing year. Over 50 wins we're going to get. There's one. GM rep has gone up. Thank you very much. Come on, Carolina. So after last year getting swept out of the second round by Carolina, can they give us our 50th win of the season in the following year? Ben Bishop in the net. Yes, they can. 50, 17, and 7. Very successful regular season. Look at Ekman Larson, plus 44. 43 assists. Tavares, 37 goals. I predicted Tavares to get 40 goals. He just needs 3 more. Columbus looks really bad right now, and they still beat us 5-4. Regulation loss. But then we beat Calgary. There we go. Tavares, 39 goals now. The Devils. Let's see. Ooh, 4-0 loss. That one hurts. Alright, Ottawa. We've got the 2 Canadian teams here at the end. Ottawa looks like they're in the playoffs. Pretty much any team in the East right now with above 500 record is in the playoffs. Wow, we lose again. Why are we on a losing streak here, boys? Oh no, I thought that was the last game, second last game. No, we still got a few more. Philadelphia. We win 4-2. There you go. Scouting center, I really don't care. I saw there was a top 10 defenseman in there. So we got Philly, Toronto, Montreal. So it looks like Toronto fell out of the playoff picture. It's pretty. Well, that's interesting because in the first few months, that's realistic. I was gonna say the first few months of the season they looked really good, and now they fell off. Sounds familiar, Toronto. There we go. So 8-3, outscoring the Maple Leafs there in those two games. Phil Kessel, 45 goals this year. He did everything he could. Look at Kadri, 103 penalty minutes. Very undisciplined this year for Kadri. Alright, 5-2 loss. I don't like losing games right before the playoffs. It's never a good sign. Montreal, let's win the last game so we can at least be optimistic here. First period. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, second period. Max Pacioretty, third period. No goals for overtime. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, what a beast. Alright, so that is the end of the regular season. We go off on a good note. Now let's check out the stats and then we'll head into the playoffs. That was our last regular season game with this GM mode. I always say this is a great regular season team. Well, that was the last game. Sad. Let's see. What team are we going up against in round 1? If it's the Rangers, I'll be excited. No, but it's probably going to be a wild card team. I'm pretty sure we finished first in the East. Maybe the NHL. I didn't really see a team that was... Other than Buffalo. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about Buffalo. That's going to come back to bite me, man. But Buffalo. They either beat us or they're right there with us. Florida. Alright. Let's just check out the season series against Florida. Just because we can. Let's see what we did against Florida this year. Alright, so. Just look out for the Florida game. Overtime losses. I'm counting them as regulation losses. Alright, so 0-1. 0-2. 1-2. Did we face them a fourth time? We should have. I guess we didn't. No, we didn't. Okay, so we went 1-2 against them in the regular season. But that's fine. Let's check out the team stats here, the standings. Alright, so yeah, we finished first in the NHL with 115 points in the final regular season. The only team to get above 50 wins. Very nice. Yeah, the Rangers made the playoffs. 7th in the league. Alright, so. Goals for per game. We were first in the NHL for goal scoring. Goals against per game. We were second. So we're the best scoring team in the league and the second best offensive team behind Ottawa. We're a very, very good team right now. Power play percentage, 13th. I mean, whatever. Top half of the league, at least. Penalty kill, 9th. Home record, away record, last 10, 6-4-0. We are a very, very good team. But until we win in the playoffs, I'm not going to get too excited. I'm very optimistic about this team. Right, let's see who stepped up in the regular season. Forwards. John Tavares, 87 points, 44 goals. Johnny Gaudreau, 72 points, 29 goals. Yep, his best year so far, I'm pretty sure. Schutz was 64 points, 20 goals. Heatley, 62. Danner, 58. Strome, 53. Cizikas, 29. Kaborsley, 25. 25 for Primo. 19 for Zuccarello. 18 for Botet. Smith, 12. That's it for forwards. But see, man, what did I say? Like, our depth wasn't that great this year, but we still finished top of the league. So I'm saying the defense. Look at this defensive core. I love it. Oh, McDonough hit 100 penalty minutes. Ekman-Larsson, 56 points, 11 goals. That's why I didn't want to put him on the third line. Ekblad got 42 points, 13 goals. Halpern 39 points, McDonough 34 points, Kapitanov 33 with 18 goals, and Murray 26. That's where all of our scoring came from. We had a defenseman with 50 plus points, one with 40 plus points, 3 with 30 plus, and 1 with 25 plus. That's how good our defense was this year. I mean, our defense combined for what? 20, 30, 38, 39, 44, what, like 53 points? Or, I mean, 53 goals or something like that? I mean, that's insane. Alright, so Gibson, 2.51 goals against average. Could have been better. 41-17-0, though. 5 shootout losses. 92.28 save percentage. So both goaltenders did okay. Neither one was excellent. But, you know, we were still second in the league for goals against. So, now let's look at the stats. NHL. The Rocket Richard went to Patrick Kane with 47 goals. The most assists went to Alexander Wenberg and Stuart Brewer. The Art Ross went to Steven Stamkos with 102 points. Tanner Pearson got 90. Wow. So Tavares was third in the league for points, and he was fourth for goals. Well, tied for fourth. Tied for third. That's really all we need to look at. Defenseman, actually. Defenseman, yeah. Morgan Riley, 74. Oh, Drew Doughty, 74. Parakta, 70. Stencil, 67. Lindholm. Yeah, man. Defensemen get points in this game. Goals, Morgan Riley, 25. Tetarenko, 23. Parakta, 22. Kapitanov, 18. Hamilton, 18. And then goaltenders, I don't think there's any doubt. Yep, Gibson got the most wins. Stolarz was close, 40. Isn't he tall? Yeah, he's 6'5". But again, all goaltenders are tall. Actually, how, in today's NHL, was that Carey? I need to look. Stats. I want to see if that was Carey Price. Probably is, because I don't think I've seen him retire yet. He shouldn't be retired. Goalies. Oh, and I forgot to check rookie skaters as well. Wins. Yeah, Carey Price, 79 overall goaltender on the Blackhawks. Rookie skaters. Oh, wow. Axelson. Yeah, 34 goals, 51 points. Yeah, he won the Calder. He won the Calder. Actually, I didn't show you guys the awards for last year. I guess I'll show that before we go into this year's playoffs. Awards. Last year, the Ducks won the Cup. Presidents went to the Islanders. Yeah, it was the first time we won in the last few years. Francis Campbell, Prince of Wales. See, it's been a couple of years. Been a few years since we won the Cup. It'd be nice to win it again here. Art Ross, Steven Stamkos, Hart Memorial. John Tavares actually won the Hart. That's cool. I didn't look at this yet either. So John Tavares, pretty sure that's his first Hart trophy. MVP of the league. That's awesome. James Norris, PK Subban. McDonough won it 2 years ago. See that we got a former Norris Trophy winning defenseman on our team right now. Sam Reinhart won the Lady Bang. Calder Memorial, Ken Engel. Patrick Schoenmakers won the Conn Smythe for the Ducks. John Gibson won the Vezina. William M. Jennings went to John Gibson as well. Luke Shen won the Bill Masterton again. I don't know how that's decided. Jonathan Taves, the Jonathan Taves Award went to Jonathan Taves with your running, maybe 5th or 6th, I don't remember. Ted Lindsay Award went to John Gibson. So the Islanders, other than the Cup, they took home some hardware last year. And do we need to check anything else? We can check GM Tracker, I guess. No, we still don't have enough. Probably have enough by the offseason, but Game 1. This is it, boys. The last playoff run with this GM mode with the New York Islanders. This is it. It all comes down to this. There's not too much pressure because we have won a cup. So it's not like we went the whole GM mode without winning one. You know, that's not at stake. But we do want to win this. We've won multiple President's Trophies. We've had multiple outstanding 50-plus win seasons. We need we don't need. I'd love to have a second cup to show for this team, especially this team we have right now. These guys deserve another cup. Let's go out there and win it, boys. We've got all the confidence in the world right now. In front of our home fans against Florida. It's a Florida team. Let's go. First period. All right, Schutz and Baines. So it's 1-1. Second period. There you go. Johnny T. John Tavares 2-1. Mr. Hart Trophy from last year. Third period. Oh, Brandon Puri ties it. Come on, boys. There you go. Johnny T again. It's 3-2. And that's a win. I'm not even gonna take these wins as like small wins, like, oh, okay, that's a win, but it's only one. No, I'm taking each one of these wins as a huge victory, as an accomplishment, as a celebration. Each one of these wins is just another step closer to the Stanley Cup. That's how you got to think of it right now. We need to focus on that win. We need to enjoy our wins and then fight for another one. So we just got to win there. That is a huge victory, especially last year in the second round, not winning a single game. To win, to get back into the playoffs and win a game, that's huge. All right, so game 2 coming up. Eventually. Very soon. It's getting closer. There you go. Oh, no. It's almost here. Almost. Just hold on. A little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit. There we go. God, that took a long time. Alright. Game 2, first period. 2-0. Alright, Nicholas Malak and Jimmy Hayes. Second period, I'm going to do slow sim this time. Come on, boys, you need to come back here. Johnny T, Ryan Strome. Jonathan Huberdeau. I didn't say your name, Huberdeau. Alright, so Strome made it kind of close. Come on, boys. If you want to go down in history, you're going to come back and win this game. We're out shooting them. We're out playing them. Come on. Just simulate the rest. Lose 5-1. That is absolutely unacceptable. That is unreal. We lose 5-1 with an 89 goaltender, a stacked defensive core, and a great forward lineup. We only score 1 goal and we give up 5 to Florida. Man, that's unbelievable. All right. All right, game 3. Game 3. I'm all over the place right now. All right, game 3. In Florida this time. First period. Oops. There you go. Second period. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, boys. Good Branson, Huberdeau, and Petrovic. John Tavares got 1. Oh, there you go, Ryan Strome. Thank God. An early one. Brandon Puri. Alright. Give up another 5 goals. Down 2-1. When I say about us getting that first win, it was a celebration. You know why? Because wins are hard to come by with this team. So when you do win, you get excited. Gotta make some line changes. We're absolute crap right now. And lines... Goudreau, get on the first line. Danner, get on the first line. That's, I think, all I'm going to do as far as forward now. Zuccarello's going to play up here. Defense, Ekman Larson, get on the first line. Halpern, yeah, we'll just leave it like that. And then Gibson, you're staying in the net. So those are the changes we're going to make. Game 4. If you guys do not step it up here, I'm going to be so pissed. We cannot end the series that way, man. So in my next GM mode, I'm not going to have a stacked team. Like, I'm not going to go for 90 overall players. I'm just going to go with, like, 80s. Like, mid-80s, because that's all you need in this game to win. That's all you need. Actually, I forgot. I completely forgot. We didn't even look at their team. Let's do that now, before we go any further. At Florida. Let's see what they've got. Huberdeau, 92. Puri, 87. Hayes, 84. See what I'm talking about? Like 92 and 87. We have two 92s and an 89. 84, 83, 81. We've got an 87, an 86, and I think another 87. Third line, 81, 83, 84. Pretty sure we have an 84. I mean an 80. Why did I say 84? Pretty sure we have an 84. Well, now 79 and like an 81. Like that. We are so much better defensively. Like, sure, their defensive core is not bad, but ours is a lot better. Ekblad's better than Malak. Petrovic, Halpern is just as good as Petrovic. McDonough, Murray are both better than Gudbranson and Olsen. Ekman Larson and Kapitanov or Ekman Larson is better than Kapitanov is better than Baltisberger. And then in the net, they have an 87 Dubois. Gibson's better. Not saying that the numbers overall should automatically win us the games, but still, why are we winning or losing 5-1, 5-2? It doesn't make any sense. Their offense isn't good. They've got two good players, and they're both playmakers. It's not even like one's a sniper. And we have a great defensive core and a great goaltender. There's no reason why we should be losing to this team. I'm sick of these old Southeast Division teams. These Atlantic Division teams. First period. Or no, Carolina's in Metropolitan now. First period. Nothing. I'll take that. Second period. 1-0. There you go, Anthony Danner. Third period. Come on. Win this game, please. I'm begging you guys. Shorthanded goal. X-Tech scores. Johnny Gaudreau, 2-1, MVP. And then Bear scores, 2-2. Ryan Strome, the second line, man. Or no, Gaudreau's in the first now, but yes, 3-2 win. Thank you, boys. Thank you. You guys played for that one. When they scored, you answered. That's what I want out of this team. This is what this team should be doing. There's no way we should be losing to this team. No way. Don't make me get angry. I'm already angry, but don't make me get any angrier. Please. I don't need that. Alright, so it's now a tied series, 2-2. It's now a best of 3. We're going back to New York. Come on, boys. Fresh start. It's a best of 3. We're a better team. Let's get in here and let's win this game. Let's go. First period. 1-0. There we go. All like Kapitanov. Power play goal. Second period. There we go. Manny Heatley power play goal. Who says we have the 13th best power play in the league? Robin Schutz. Robin. Power play goal. Tavares. Short-handed goal. Yes, Manny Heatley another goal. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want from you guys. Yes, thank you. 3 power play goals. A short-handed goal from our captain. And then Manny Heatley buries one with 6 minutes left just for good measure. 42 shots to 23. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's the President's Trophy team that I've seen the last couple of seasons. That's the team that was missing in the playoffs the last few years. If we can bring that intensity and that confidence every single night, it's going to be a lot easier getting through these games and through these rounds. Let's keep going. Let's just carry that intensity right into this game. Their back's against the wall. They're scared. They're pinned. We're the team to beat right now. We are the team to beat. Not necessarily of a target. I mean, we are the team to beat. We're the beast of the NHL right now. You can't take us down. First period. There we go. 2-0. Ryan Strome and Anthony Danner. Second period. Ooh, alright. Huberdeau made it close. But come on, boys. Third period. Strong third period here. Let's go. There it is. 2-1 victory. Our defense and goaltending shut the door. And we win 2-1. And we move on to the second round. 4-2 series win. 3 straight wins. And we move on. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Yes. We rallied. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I expect of this team. This is no longer a young team with some veterans. We are all veterans. We all grew here together in New York on Long Island. We're all here. Let's win this thing. We've got the best chemistry out of any team in the NHL. We've got this, man. Most experience and leadership. We want it more than anyone. And the New York Rangers! Yes! We're facing the New York Rangers in the second round. This is what I want. Man, if we're going to win the Cup this year, if we're going to move on to the Eastern Final, I want to beat the Rangers, man. I want them in my way. I want to go through them more than anyone right now. That rival. Playoff tree. Let's look at this. Alright, so Ottawa beat... Wow, alright, so Buffalo is out. Buffalo is out. That's good news. But Tampa Bay, they've been bad news for me in GM modes. But Ottawa moved on in 7. Tampa Bay beat Boston in 5. Islanders beat Florida in 6. And the Rangers beat the Flyers in 5. Wow, so the Rangers are having a lot of... what's it called? Rivalry matches here. They beat the Flyers, and now they got to face the Islanders. Oops, I backed out. I meant to look at the West. Alright, so the Flames beat the Ducks in 6. Kings beat the Canucks in 7. St. Louis beat the Sharks in 6. And the Jets beat the Blackhawks in 5. Alright. So here we go. The New York Rangers, let's check out their team. Let's check out their team. We really know what they're all about, but they know what we're all about. Alright, so on the first line, they've got Ozolinsh, JT Miller, and Cousineau. Like, if this team beats us, I will legit be really pissed. A two-way forward, who's got a good overall, a decent power forward, and another power forward who should be on the third line. Second line, Stepan, who's a great second line center, but then Hagelin, who's an 80 playmaker, and Korostin, who's an 82 playmaker. 3 playmakers, and 2 of them should be on like the fourth line. Dunda, 81 grinder. Nolan, another grinder. Holland, another fourth liner. No way we lose to this team. Smith, 86. McGrath, 86. I mean, our third line defenseman is better than those guys. Reinhart, who's good. We know what he's about. Jesse Mills, Moore, and Casting. It's a decent defensive core for an okay team. We should be able to beat that core. And in the net, they've got Lehner, who's 89. They can give us trouble. But honestly, comparing them to us, there's no way the New York Rangers beat us. We had success against them in the regular season, but they had success against us. We have confidence. This is not their year. They're not a team to beat. We are the team to beat. If they move on, they're getting beat in the Eastern Final. If we move on, we have a legitimate chance to win it all. Let's go there and do it. In Long Island, first period. Nothing. Second period. Alright, JT Miller, I'm not worried though. I'm not worried. Third period. Let's go, boys. Let's put together some goals here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Ryan Strome. That second line chemistry again. I switched up the lines and they've been doing it well. Johnny Gaudreau on the first line. Johnny Hockey. Come on. 3 more minutes. Hold them off. Yes. Man, that line change I made. Putting Heatley and Schutz on the second line and moving Gaudreau and Danner up to the first. Wow. I mean, Gaudreau, he's on the power. That was a power play goal, but still, did those line changes ever work out for the best? They outshot us, but it doesn't matter. We win 2-1. This is a greedy series, man. We're not going to see high-scoring games. These teams are at each other's throats. It's a bloody series. The goals they're not going to be pretty. There's not going to be many of them. It's going to be a hard-fought series. Whoever comes out of this is going to earn it. Who's ever coming out of it's going to be beat up as well going into the East Final. If they can't beat us, they're going to make sure that they beat us. First period. Second period. Anthony Danner. Alright. Third period. Slow sim. Come on, boys. We have it. We're not going to let it slip. We're not going to let it slip. Look at all these shots we're getting on the net. They can't stop us. They can't even get in our zone. 2-0 win. Empty netter for Mats Zuccarello. We take a 2-0 lead in the series. 37 shots to 25. They couldn't even get in our zone at the end there. Mats Zuccarello. There we go. 2-0 lead in the series. We're headed to the Garden. You know McDonough and Zuccarello are going to be pumped. You know Michael Bourneval is going to be pumped. Morty Primo as well. Kid never even got a real chance to play. Came to the Islanders. Now he's a nice third liner for us. Alright. Sim game. Oh yeah, I forgot before when I was saying about the third line. We have an 85 and an 84. First period. Ooh, 1-0. Derek Stepan on the power play. Alright, doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter. Come on, boys. Second period. Oh no, Cousineau on the power play. It's alright. It's alright. Oh, John Moore. Alright, we're only halfway through the game. If they get 3 goals in the first half, why can't we get 3 in the second half? Cassian. Alright, this just wasn't our game to win. Third period, just quick Smith got 1. It's alright, boys. It was only 4 goals. They got 39 shots. Not Gibson's fault. Not Gibson's fault. We still have the lead in the series. Eventually, they were going to break through. That was their game. Now it's our turn to come back. It's our turn to come back and fight. And win the next game. That was just their game, man. It happens. It happens to every team. Those types of games happen. I mean, this game, we only gave up 1 goal in the first 2 games. That game, we just kind of slipped. But this game, we've got our footing back. Now we're going to hold them off. Let's play old-fashioned New Jersey Devils hockey. Just keep them off the board, score 1 or 2 goals, win the games. First period. Lynch. Alright, second period. There we go. Johnny Gaudreau and Manny Heatley. Third period. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Fast simulation. Aaron Ekblad, the first-line defenseman. Alright, Lynch made it close. It's not over. Lynch. Yes. John Tavares. Yes. Oh, my God. Lynch, I hate you. Oh, man, it was 3-1. It's not over till it's over, but Johnny T on the power play wins it. And the Islanders take a 3-1 lead in the series, headed back to Long Island. That is absolutely huge. There's nothing bigger in a series than a Game 4 overtime, because if the series is 3-0, then obviously if the one team scores, then they win the series. But if it's 2-1, it's either a tied series or a 3-1 lead, which are obviously huge differences. Marian Lynch got a hat trick. He did everything for his team, man. I want to see. Can I see who took that penalty? Who's the fun? Wow, a lot of penalties. You were calling roughing penalties in overtime. Oh, a fighting man. Nolan and Smith they got into a scrap in overtime in the playoffs. That's crazy. Dylan McElrath, you suck. He took a double minor high sticking penalty in overtime, losing the game for his team. Oh, man. Alright. 3-1 lead in the series, headed in to Game 5 in Nassau Coliseum. Let's win it, boys. Let's go. First period. Yes, Anthony Danner and Ryan Strome. Second period. Oh, alright, we kept them off the board. Third period. Let's go, New York. Let's go, New York. Oh, alright, Croston makes it close, keeping his team in it. Can we hold him off the board? Can we hold him off the board? Lynch has no answer, and the New York Islanders in 5 games are going to the Eastern Conference Final. Yes. Yes. Alright, so we're facing either the Ottawa Senators or the Tampa Bay Lightning. If I had to choose, I want to face Ottawa. But if I had to guess, I think we're going up against Steven Stamkos, the Art Ross Trophy winner, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. If I had to guess which team we're going up against. But we just beat the Islanders the Rangers in 5 games. We beat the Panthers in 6. That's a big upgrade from last year, man. I'll tell you what, we're not even going to look at the stats. We're just going to keep going. Stats do not matter. Stats do not matter. At the end, we'll look at them no matter where we end, but right now, who gives a crap about stats? We are winning games. The Ottawa Senators, alright, I mean, you can't really say in the playoffs going into the next round who you would rather face, because whichever team moves on obviously deserved to move on. They got there for a reason. Now let's see what that reason was. Let's look at Ottawa. Let's see what they've got in their arsenal. Alright, Ottawa, first line, Gabriel Bourque, Kyle Turris, Jacob Silfverberg. Definitely, I think, the best first line we faced so far. Second line, they got Pumple, Henrique, and Chiasson. I forget how you say it. That's actually decent, because I like the chemistry there with the power forward, two-way forward sniper. I think they can put up some points. Third line, they got Krunk. That is a grinder name, man. Zibanejad and Atkinson. And then the fourth line, Lundin, Lazar, and Little. They don't have great depth. Zibanejad is really good at the third line center, but we've got Zizekas to cover him. Overall, our team is a lot better, but their team is not bad. And they actually got back Silverberg. It's pretty crazy. This is where they won. Look at this defense right here. Cowan, 91. Cece, 90. Weirkoch, 83. Carlson, 89. Dahan, 81. And Farakas, 83. So they have... Oh, no, it's not Calvin Dahan. Never mind. I was going to say it's Dahan from when we had him, but it's not. That is a very, very good defensive core. Overall, I think ours is better, but they have the better 3 defensemen. Like, we have Ekblad, who's 91, but then our second best is Halpern at 88. So they have 2 defensemen that are better than Halpern. So, and then in the net, Robin Lehner, who's 86, and then Joey Fleshler, Joe Money as the backup. All right, so overall they have a decent, they have a good team. They have a good team, but I don't think it's good enough to beat us. I don't think it's good enough to beat our team. And how we're rolling right now, we're in the conference final for the first time in a few years. We are hungry as anything right now. Game 1, at home. Let's go. Let's show them what we're made of. First period. All right, nothing. Defensive hockey, that's how we like to play right now. Second period. Guess not in that period. Cody Cece, Cam Atkinson, and Jacob Silverberg. Third period. It's not over, boys. It's not over. Do not think it's over. Don't think it's over. It's over. 5 minutes left. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Atkinson. Alright. Now, I don't mind those types of games when it's like game 3 or 4 where we have the lead in the series. But when that's the first game of the series, that's not good. And we're down 1-0 right now. See, this is a really tough situation because I don't want to make any line changes because I can just think that was a freak game. You know, there's no way we're going to give up 4 goals like that again. There's no way we're going to get shut out like that again. But at the same time, if it wasn't a freak game, that's really how it's going to go, and I should make a line change. If I do make a line change and we still lose, I feel like I messed it up. But if I don't make a line change and we lose, we're down 2-0, which is a hard hole to climb out of. A deep hole. So that's... We're in a really tough spot right now. It's only 1-0, but believe me, you know, it's still a really tough situation to be in. I'm going to make a line change. I don't feel comfortable losing like that and going to the next game the exact same. I don't feel comfortable doing that. So, we're going to change something. Schutz hasn't done too much, but Strome has been doing so well. I don't want to move Strome. Schutz, how good is he in the faceoffs? Now see, I could move Schutz to the center, like this, put Danner down here, and then put Strome on the first line with Tavares. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Yeah, because then you've got the playmaker, 2 snipers, and Strome and Tavares have been our 2 best players throughout the entire GM mode. I think that would be a great combo to have right now. Defensively, I'm keeping it like this. I'm keeping it like this. That's all I'm going to change. That's just the one minor change I'm going to make. Just moving around a couple guys in the top 6. That's all it took for us to beat the Rangers and even the Panthers. Let's go, boys. We've done this before. We've done this before. There's no reason to be nervous. And actually, before we go into the next game, guys, I'm going to clip up the video because we're at an hour and 5 minutes here. I don't want to lose the recording, so hold on.